Year 2.1, April, in a small town in the province, I had a profound experience. It was Good Friday and also Friday the 13th. I was chosen to portray Jesus Christ in the annual sinakulo, Passion Play. My name is Vester, and this is my story. Before I delve into the details of my emotional journey, allow me to paint a vivid picture of the setting. The town was encased in an aura of spirituality. The church in the center of the barangay exuded a timeless solemnity, and its aged stones hinted at the history it had borne witness to. As I stepped out of the car, I felt the weight of the responsibility I had accepted by agreeing to play Jesus. Members of the parish greeted me with genuine enthusiasm, their smiles radiating hope and faith in my ability to breathe life into the character of Jesus. Sister Aurelia, the embodiment of kindness, welcomed me with open arms. Her eyes twinkled with warmth as she observed the length of my hair, a crucial element for portraying Jesus authentically. She took a moment to appreciate the dedication I had shown in growing my hair, an essential aspect of my portrayal. My hair, long and unkempt, spoke volumes of the transformation I had undergone since my troubled past. My past, fraught with mistakes and regrets, was a heavy burden that I carried within me. I had emerged from a dark chapter, having hurt and caused pain to those around me. However, the church offered me a chance at redemption through the sinakulo, a symbolic act of repentance and seeking forgiveness. While my exterior transformation was evident in my physical appearance, the inner turmoil and guilt I grappled with were hidden from view. As I continued to immerse myself in the preparations for the sinakulo, my inner struggles intertwined with the external uncertainties. The townspeople, wary of my past, viewed me with suspicion and apprehension. Memories of my previous transgressions haunted the corners of their minds, casting a shadow over their reception of me. Their whispered doubts and pointed glances pierced through my attempts at reformation, continually testing the resilience of my newfound faith. The atmosphere became charged with tension when a woman from the town, possessed by fear and superstition, lashed out in a moment of panic. Her terrified words reverberated through the crowd, painting me as a harbinger of darkness and heralding the return of a sinister entity. The fear and superstitions ingrained in the fabric of the town's collective memory manifested in their prejudiced attitudes toward me. Sister Aurelia, perceptive and compassionate, came forward to defend my character. She shared with the townspeople my heartfelt pursuit of absolution and personal redemption. Her unwavering support brought a glimmer of hope amidst the disquiet. But the weight of the town's prejudice lingered, casting a pall over the upcoming performance. The rehearsal for the sinakulo provided a glimpse of the challenges that lay ahead. As I handled the cumbersome cross, the physical strain mirrored the emotional burden that I carried within. The weight of my past sins pressed down on me, amplified by the skepticism of those around me. The realization that I would be enacting the crucifixion, a pivotal moment in the Passion Play, added another layer of emotional gravity to the upcoming performance. Uncertainty loomed over me as I grappled with the internal and external hurdles on the path to redemption. The crucible of doubt and judgment I found myself in threatened to overshadow the purity of my motives. Yet, despite the challenges, I persisted, determined to channel the essence of Jesus' sacrifice and embark on my own journey of salvation. As the day of the sinakulo drew nearer, I prepared to embody the revered figure of Jesus, embracing the weight of the role alongside the weight of my past. The crucible of doubt and judgment I found myself in threatened to overshadow the purity of my motives. Yet, despite the challenges, I persisted, determined to channel the essence of Jesus' sacrifice and embark on my own journey of salvation. Each step forward, no matter how arduous, became a testament to the unyielding resolve within me. Vester sat in the dressing room backstage, feeling the familiar tingle in his sides. It was almost unbearable, making him fidget and squirm. But this was all just a rehearsal, a practice run for the big performance of sinakulo, the traditional Filipino play reenacting the Passion of Christ. Yet, the stabbing sensation never failed to provoke an overwhelming reaction in him. "We only did it twice, and that's the problem for me," he murmured to himself. The other members of the cast bid their goodbyes as the two Marias left, leaving Emery, a fellow student, behind with Vester. Emery had gained notoriety in the theater scene since her high school days and had been cast as Maria due to her remarkable achievements. Vester, on the other hand, had no such accolades to boast of. He was an inexperienced actor, and his troubled past further overshadowed his chances at being recognized. As Emery lingered behind, she approached Vester. "Ah, Vester, you know earlier, you're from up there, tickling my side. I'm laughing." "Ah, you're cute," she teased, looking at him with a twinkle in her eye. "But seriously, you're the boss of your face. You capture the expression of a Jesus. I'm sure many will admire you when they watch you." Vester's eyes fell, the weight of his past transgressions darkening his spirit. "But is it true that you can do this because you want to make up for the sin you did before? So, what is your sin?" Emery's eyebrow rose in curiosity. "Ha! You don't know? No matter where I go, people's eyes are on me. I've only been here for 2 years, and I just saw you. But wait, what did you say again? All eyes are on you?" Vester hesitated, feeling exposed and vulnerable. "Are you saying that even if you say you just saw me, if my name is famous, you'll know the reason?" Emery's gaze softened as she replied, "Come on, don't say it. But it seems vague. Those stories are far from your aura, Emery." Vester felt a lump forming in his throat as he summoned the courage to confess. "I was imprisoned because I hurt someone. There were about 5 of them. 3 were injured, and then I scared 2 of them." "Well, that means that person is not just your name, but you are actually that person." His memories felt like a heavy burden, but he continued, "Someone helped me, that's Albulario, and at least I was able to stop myself from hurting people because I was still being bullied there. But of course, I have to pay for my sins. So, I experienced living in prison." Emery's eyes widened with empathy as she listened to his story. "And now you want to pay for what you did even though you didn't mean to, through a role. Is that a heavy burden for you? Because you're sacrificing yourself?" "To be honest, Emery, I want to forget about the past. I haven't been released yet, and I believe that if I do this, I'll be free. I want to get out. It's really not easy. It's really traumatic for you to go through, and then you're still imprisoned." Vester's heart ached as he tried to hold back tears. "It's just a rehearsal earlier. You're already in tears. It's just Maria's crying. It's just a very basic noun. This is easier compared to the ones I've participated in before." Emery gave him a gentle smile, her voice full of warmth. "Ah, I'm leaving. What time is it? Because I'll be crying when I get home. Let's see you again tomorrow." Vester watched as Emery left, her demeanor leaving him with feelings of hope and understanding. She hadn't judged him for his past, but had instead shown compassion and acceptance. As she disappeared from his sight, Vester sought solace in the church adjacent to the theater. He walked to the altar and stared at the image of Jesus Christ, seeking comfort and clarity amid the turmoil of his emotions. Why is that? I feel more comfortable here inside the church. And when I stare at you, I feel relieved. Is this really how you affect everyone? That just means, Vester, you're close to her, and you're not a bad person. Because the person who trusts her completely will definitely feel that way. Vester whispered to the image of Jesus, seeking reassurance. Father Augustine, the elderly priest, approached Vester, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder. You know, Vester, no matter how serious your problem is, trust him. Just be with him. He won't abandon you. So, son, don't think you're a bad person because of your past. If you've done something wrong in the past, you'll be punished if you keep blaming yourself for it. So, forget about the past. Move forward because God has forgiven you. Vester took a deep breath and let go of the tension that had been weighing him down. Father Augustine's words provided a momentary respite from his inner turmoil. But the haunting echoes of the past still lingered. Later that night, as Vester lay in his bed, he was jolted awake by a woman's chilling scream echoing through the night. His heart raced with trepidation as he and his other companions were roused from slumber by the cry for help. Rushing out into the darkness, Vester's senses sharpened as he assessed the situation. The wind whistled with an eerie chill, and the distant howl of dogs sent a shiver down his spine. It's really not easy to forget, especially since last night I heard the sound that would remind me of everything. And that was the howling of dogs. That's terrible. Why are the dogs making that sound? Vester muttered to himself, his mind clouded with fear and uncertainty. Though he was hesitant, Vester couldn't ignore the woman's distress. He ventured out into the night, his instincts urging him to lend a helping hand, despite the lurking fears that gnawed at his conscience. As Vester cautiously made his way towards the source of the sound, a haunting voice pierced through the darkness, taunting him with ominous words. Don't you understand what you're saying? Stop fooling people, Vester. You'll be unacceptable to them to play the role of Jesus if you still have that ability. It's in your body, and you can't escape it anymore. The voice hissed, sending chills down Vester's spine. Vester felt a surge of panic and confusion as the ominous presence spoke of Good Friday being Friday the 13th, a harbinger of foreboding events. The unnerving encounter plunged him into a state of terror, rekindling memories he had long tried to bury. Yet, even in the midst of fear, Vester clung to the flickering flame of hope, fervently clinging to his belief in redemption and the unwavering faith that had sustained him through his darkest hours. The following day, Vester found himself restricted, unable to venture outside as the investigation into the previous night's events unfolded. Sister Aurelia advised him to remain indoors until Good Friday arrived, cautioning him to exercise patience and prudence. Vester's thoughts swirled with apprehension, his heart heavy with the weight of unjust accusations and insidious whispers. His resolve wavered as the specter of his past cast a long, dark shadow over his future. As he immersed himself in his role and sought sanctuary within the church, Vester grappled with the growing uncertainty and the potent undercurrent of fear that threatened to consume him. The days seemed to stretch on endlessly, each moment marred by an impending dread that held him in its clutches. The fateful night arrived with a shroud of unease hanging in the air. Vester couldn't shake off the overwhelming sense of foreboding that loomed over him, suffocating his spirit and casting a pall over the impending performance. The weight of his past sins bore down on him with increasing intensity, the relentless doubts clawing at his resolve and festering within his heart. Amid the fraught anticipation, a palpable tension hung heavy in the air, tightening its grip around Vester's soul, threatening to suffocate him with its oppressive presence. As the hours trickled by and darkness descended upon the world outside, Vester found himself ensnared in a web of apprehension. His thoughts were a tempest, swirling with a maelstrom of conflicting emotions. On the eve of Good Friday, Vester's turmoil reached a crescendo, engulfing him in a whirlwind of doubt and despair. His faith flickered like a fragile flame in the face of looming shadows that seemed to lay testament to his darkest fears. The hours bled into one another, each moment steeped in an unbearable tension that hung heavily in the air, an ominous portent of the trials that lay ahead. As the stage of Sinakulo beckoned, casting its somber shadow over the impending performance, Vester felt the weight of the world pressing down upon his weary shoulders. The echoes of the past reverberated through his mind, an unrelenting chorus of remorse and anguish that threatened to drown out the fragile flicker of hope that still burned within him. In the darkened abyss of his anguish, Vester struggled to find solace and redemption, longing for the possibility of absolution that seemed to continually elude his grasp. As the night shrouded him in its embrace, Vester grappled with the turmoil of his past and the haunting whispers that seemed to echo through the corridors of his soul, ever reminding him of the horrors he had endured. The tumultuous tempest raged within him, threatening to engulf him in its violent wake, and Vester found himself teetering on the precipice of fear and uncertainty, struggling to navigate the treacherous terrain of his shattered soul. In the deepest recesses of his despair, Vester clung to the fragile threads of hope, yearning for the promise of a new dawn, a glimmer of redemption that seemed agonizingly out of reach. Each heartbeat seemed to carry the weight of a lifetime, each breath a testament to the enduring struggle that raged within him. Yet, even as he teetered on the brink of despair, Vester's spirit refused to yield, holding fast to the steadfast conviction that had sustained him through the darkest hours. As the night waned into the hazy tendrils of dawn, Vester's heart swelled with a profound sense of trepidation and longing, a fervent hope that refused to be extinguished in the face of overwhelming despair. Amid the haunting echoes of the past and the impending specter of Good Friday, Vester's spirit remained steadfast, a beacon of resilience amid the tempestuous sea of his tumultuous emotions. As the final act of sinakulo approached, Vester stood at the crossroads of his tumultuous past and the unwavering hope that beckoned to him from the horizon, determined to carve a path of redemption in the face of insurmountable adversity. The stage awaited, a hallowed realm where Vester sought to transcend the shackles of his troubled past and forge a new destiny, a resolute testament to the indomitable spirit that beat within his breast. With each step towards the crucible of his trials, Vester embraced the haunting echoes of his past, wielding them as a poignant testament to the transformative power of hope and redemption. As the hot afternoon sun beat down on the bustling streets, the residents of the small town couldn't help but feel the anticipation that always filled the air during Holy Week. The vibrant energy of the residents filled the narrow alleys as they prepared for the upcoming religious celebrations. It was the time of year when the town came alive with fervent preparations and devout reverence. Everywhere one looked, there were signs of devotion and dedication to the upcoming religious celebrations. Vester William, a humble and kind-hearted young man, navigated his way through the crowded streets, his mind occupied with thoughts of the upcoming events. He was a pillar of the community, known for his unwavering faith and compassion for others. Vester possessed an inner strength that resonated with those around him, and his presence brought a sense of comfort to the community. Suddenly, The blaring sound of sirens pierced through the noise of the busy town, and Vester's heart sank as he witnessed a group of police officers converging on a scene a few blocks away. His steps faltered as he struggled to comprehend the abrupt disruption in the usually tranquil atmosphere of the town. "Ah, Vester William, what's up?" A familiar voice called out, breaking through Vester's troubled thoughts. He turned to see his friend Emery approaching him with a concerned expression on her face. "Why are the police here? Are they arresting someone?" Vester watched the officers as they hurriedly escorted a man into a waiting police car, their stern expressions indicating that something serious had occurred. Emery's eyes widened as she realized the gravity of the situation. "Are they accusing him of hurting the woman father brought to the hospital?" she asked, her voice laced with disbelief. Vester shook his head, his brow furrowed in confusion. "I hope not," he replied, the weight of the situation settling heavily on his shoulders. "He was the one who helped her. It's annoying. Let it go. People are really like that. We can't do anything about their beliefs." As the events unfolded before them, Vester and Emery found themselves consumed by a mix of frustration and concern. The unjust accusations weighed heavily on their hearts as they struggled to make sense of the unfolding drama. Their emotions swirled within them, a potent mixture of empathy for the accused and a deep-seated frustration at the injustices that plagued their town. Later that day, Vester found himself in a dark and suffocating interrogation room, the harsh glare of the fluorescent lights reflecting off the cold metal table in front of him. The stark room seemed to close in on him, intensifying the gravity of the accusations he faced. The air was thick with tension as he grappled with the overwhelming sense of injustice that had led him to this stark and unforgiving setting. The interrogation was relentless as the officers pressed Vester for answers, accusing him of a crime he had not committed. "Are you the one who hurt Rika?" they demanded, their accusatory tone cutting through the tense air of the room. Vester's heart raced as he vehemently denied the false allegations. "No, sir," he protested, desperation edging into his voice. "I helped her. There was only one of them who attacked her. You were a ghost a while ago." But the officers remained unconvinced, citing past accusations and criminal records that painted a damning picture of Vester's past. His protests fell on deaf ears, and despite his unwavering insistence on his innocence, he found himself unjustly imprisoned. The weight of his wrongful imprisonment pressed down on him, a heavy burden that threatened to crush the very essence of his being. The cold, unforgiving walls of the cell seemed to mock Vester, echoing with the weight of the injustice he had endured. His heart ached as he longed for freedom, his mind clouded with thoughts of the upcoming Holy Week event. It was a period of anguished solitude, a time in which Vester struggled to maintain his resilient spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. Despite the overwhelming despair, Vester's resolve never wavered. He knew that he had been unjustly accused, and he held on to the hope that truth would prevail in the end. His unwavering faith and unyielding spirit burned brightly within him as he clung to the flickering flame of hope amidst the shadows of his wrongful incarceration. Days passed in the stifling confines of the prison cell, and Vester's spirit remained unbroken. His faith in the face of adversity was unwavering, and he clung to the support of his loved ones who rallied behind him during his ordeal. Their unwavering belief in his innocence and their steadfast support bolstered Vester's determination, lending him the strength to endure the harrowing days of confinement. One fateful day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Vester found himself enveloped in a comforting embrace as his friends and family orchestrated a daring plan to free him from the clutches of injustice. The daring rescue filled Vester with a renewed sense of hope and gratitude, and he was overwhelmed by the steadfast support of those who stood by him in his darkest hour. It was a monumental moment, a testament to the unbreakable bonds of friendship and solidarity that transcended the confines of adversity. As the town prepared for the upcoming Holy Week celebrations, Vester found himself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. The events of the past days had taken a toll on him, but his unwavering determination to rise above the shadows of injustice propelled him forward. The impending religious festivities bore the promise of renewal and redemption, and Vester clung to the prospect of a fresh start with fervent hope. In a quiet moment with Emery, Vester found solace in her understanding and unwavering friendship. Their candid conversation revealed a depth of emotion and vulnerability that transcended the turmoil that surrounded them. Vester confided in Emery, expressing his admiration for her loyalty and the sense of peace she brought into his turbulent world. Their connection blossomed into a pillar of strength, an unyielding source of solace amidst the tempest that threatened to engulf them. The eve of the sinakulo arrived, and Vester stood at the precipice of his destiny, ready to embody the role of Jesus in the reenactment of the crucifixion. The weight of this pivotal role hung heavy on his shoulders, and he found himself grappling with a rapid succession of emotions. It was a transformative moment, a juncture in which Vester's unwavering faith converged with the profound symbolism of the Holy Week reenactment. In the hushed moments before the symbolic crucifixion, Vester's thoughts raced as he grappled with the gravity of the role he was about to undertake. His conversation with Emery lingered in the recesses of his mind, stirring introspection and contemplation as he prepared to embrace his destiny. The weight of his experiences bore heavily on him, infusing his portrayal with a depth of emotion and resonance that transcended the bounds of theatricality. With unwavering resolve, Vester stood before the waiting crowd, an embodiment of sacrifice and devotion. As the crowd watched in reverent silence, Vester embraced the profound responsibility bestowed upon him, his heart filled with unwavering faith and a steadfast commitment to serve as a beacon of hope and redemption. It was a defining moment, a culmination of his unwavering resilience and unyielding spirit that had carried him through the darkest of tempests. As the somber ceremony unfolded, Vester's stoic demeanor belied the tumultuous emotions surging within him. His unwavering resolve to embody Jesus in the midst of the tumult and anguish spoke volumes of his fortitude and unyielding spirit. The profound symbolism of his portrayal resonated with the gathered crowd, infusing the ceremony with a palpable sense of reverence and introspection. In a poignant moment of vulnerability, Vester's conversation with Emery resurfaced in his thoughts, prompting a deeper contemplation of his own journey and the ties that bound him to his faith. Their heartfelt exchange served as a poignant reminder of the enduring bond that sustained him through the trials and tribulations he faced. It was a testament to the enduring strength of their connection, a tether that anchored them amidst the tumultuous currents of their lives. As the reenactment of the crucifixion unfolded, Vester's steadfast commitment to his role echoed through the hushed crowd, his portrayal a testament to the unwavering faith and resilience that defined his character. The timeless symbolism of his depiction resonated deeply with the onlookers, evoking a profound sense of introspection and reverence. It was a transformative moment, a stirring testament to the enduring power of faith and resilience in the face of formidable trials. In the aftermath of the sinakulo, the town buzzed with the transformative impact of the poignant reenactment. Vester's portrayal of Jesus resonated deeply with the townspeople, evoking a profound sense of introspection and reverence. The enduring impact of his depiction rippled through the community, fostering a renewed sense of unity and spiritual renewal. As Vester's journey reached its culmination, he found himself overcome by a sense of gratitude and humility. The unyielding support of his loved ones and the enduring strength of his faith had guided him through the darkest of times, reaffirming his unwavering belief in the power of redemption and grace. It was a moment of profound reflection, a juncture in which Vester's unwavering faith and indomitable spirit converged with the transformative power of the Holy Week ceremonies. In the quiet aftermath, an enduring sense of peace settled over Vester as he reflected on the profound journey that had led him to this moment. His unwavering determination and undying faith had seen him through the tumult, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who had borne witness to his unyielding spirit. He had emerged from the crucible of adversity with an unbroken spirit and an unwavering commitment to his faith. As the echoes of the sinakulo gradually faded into the twilight, Vester stood amidst the quiet solitude, enveloped in a profound sense of purpose and renewal. His unwavering commitment to his faith and the unshakable strength of his spirit had solidified his place in the annals of the town's history, leaving an indelible legacy of resilience and unwavering faith in the face of adversity. It was a legacy that would endure through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the indomitable strength of the human spirit. Vester lay upon the hospital bed, his eyes heavy with fatigue and pain. The weight of what had transpired over the past few hours pressed down on him like a leaden cloak, suffocating him with guilt and remorse. He clutched Emery's hand, his grip tight as if afraid to let go. Emery's eyes were red and swollen, his usually composed demeanor shattered by the events of the day. "I'll hold on to him as long as I can," Vester murmured, his voice strained with emotion. "But you really don't want to be a priest. I also want a family, Emery. I also want to have a child to call my own when the day comes." Emery's gaze was filled with understanding and compassion. "Is it okay now? Is my answer clear?" he asked, his voice gentle but laced with concern. Vester nodded, his thoughts turbulent and conflicted. Yes, it's clear. It's really you." Emery hesitated for a moment, then spoke softly. "By the way, I'll go there first. I'll just take care of something. Then you take a shower because, later, you might need to get ready early." Vester nodded, his gaze following Emery as he left the room. When the door closed, Vester's eyes fell on the nails in the case again. They were placed on cotton to keep them clean and prevent infection. Next to them lay the thorny crown that would be placed on his head during the performance. As Vester stared at the sharp thorns, his mind drifted back to the unsettling news he had heard earlier. Oh, William, what did they say? What happened to the one who was going to play the traitor? "He had an accident outside," his sister Aurelia replied, her expression filled with concern. Vester's heart clenched with worry. "Oh my God, when will it be later?" Aurelia shook her head. "I don't know. I know what God's plan is for what we're preparing for, but maybe he wants to hint at something, and I know he'll save that child too. That's why the director thought of just replacing him for now." Vester's thoughts were interrupted by a question from his sister. "Oh, William, my son, can you play the traitor?" Vester hesitated, feeling an unfamiliar surge of nerves. "Oh, sister, I'm not good at feigning." Aurelia's eyes softened. "You're just going to kiss the Bester. What a jerk." Vester tried to lighten the mood with a wry smile. "Oh my God, you're probably just on the cheek. Did Judas kiss Jesus on the lips?" "You're disgusting, William," Aurelia scolded, her tone fond despite the chiding. The atmosphere in the room grew tense as they waited for the impending performance. Vester listened to the discussions about the accidents that had been occurring, causing the police to leave the church premises. Despite the circumstances, everyone continued to prepare for the sinakulo, the reenactment of the Passion of Christ. "They're already curling my hair so that it really looks like Jesus' hair," Vester remarked, trying to distract himself from the looming role. "I've been taking care of it for a year just for that day," Aurelia added, her eyes reflecting her pride and anxiety. Vester's mind was a maelstrom of thoughts and emotions as the performance neared. He could feel the weight of expectation and responsibility settling on his shoulders. When the time finally arrived, Vester found himself engulfed in a whirlwind of emotions and sensations. The pain from the simulated flagellation was distressingly real, and the weight of the cross he had to carry felt oppressive and crushing. As he stumbled and faltered under the burden, Vester could hear the whispers and murmurs of the onlookers. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation and reverence, adding to the weight of his portrayal of Christ's suffering. The moment of the crucifixion was a culmination of physical and emotional agony. The nails hammered into his flesh elicited real pain, and Vester felt a surge of despair and isolation as he hung suspended on the cross. His gaze shifted to his family, tears streaming down their faces as they witnessed the intensity of the performance. Their anguish mirrored his own as he struggled to bear the weight of the role he had undertaken. The unfolding drama took an unexpected turn when a shot shattered the reverent silence. A bullet pierced Vester's side, searing through his body and leaving him reeling in agony. The horrific reality of the situation threatened to overwhelm him as he fought to remain conscious. "Jesus!" he heard someone cry out, and in that moment of excruciating pain and disorientation, Vester felt a fleeting connection to the divine. He glimpsed a vision, heard a voice, and everything around him faded into a hazy blur. When Vester regained his senses, he found himself in a hospital bed, his body racked with pain. Emery and his sister were at his side, their tear-streaked faces a testament to the ordeal they had endured. The aftermath was a jumble of confusion and torment as Vester grappled with the harrowing events that had unfolded. His encounter with the police officer had left him shaken and bewildered, and the wounds on his hands served as a poignant reminder of the brutal crucifixion he had endured. As Vester lay in the hospital, his mind filled with turbulent thoughts and emotions, he struggled to make sense of the profound and transformative experience he had lived through, and the wounds he bore seemed to echo the scars etched into his soul. Emery and his sister hovered over him, their concern and compassion a lifeline amidst the turmoil that engulfed him. The profound impact of the sinakulo had left an indelible mark on Vester's psyche, and he grappled with the weight of the role he had played, both metaphorically and physically. The performance had transcended the boundaries of a mere reenactment, plunging Vester into the depths of his own inner turmoil and anguish. As he lay on the brink of physical and emotional exhaustion, he wrestled with newfound insights and revelations that had emerged from the crucible of his experience. Vester stood alone in the dimly lit room, shrouded in the heavy silence that enveloped him like a suffocating embrace. His heart pounded against his chest, like a prisoner desperate for freedom, and his mind was a turbulent sea of conflicting thoughts and emotions. "I don't want to be an ASWANG again," he whispered hoarsely, his voice filled with a raw desperation that echoed off the dingy walls. I won't allow myself to be an ASWANG again. My God, save me. I don't want to be an ASWANG again. No, that won't happen. The weight of his words hung heavily in the air, suffocating him with the crushing reality of his torment. Vester trembled as the suffocating fear tightened its grip around his heart. He felt a wave of dizziness crash over him, threatening to pull him under. A sudden knock at the door shattered the oppressive silence, and Vester started, his eyes wide with panic. He turned to see his friend, William, peering at him with a concerned expression etched on his face. "Vester, what's wrong? You look pale." Vester swallowed hard, struggling to rein in the tumultuous thoughts raging through his mind. "I need holy water, William. I want to splash it over me, or pour it into my ear. I'm so panicked, so panicked." William hurried to leave, and when he returned from the church, he brought Sister Aurelia and the holy water. Vester's breath caught in his throat as hope blossomed within him like a fragile flower in the desolate wilderness of his despair. "Sister, that policeman," Vester began, his voice quivering with both fear and determination. "He slapped me. He admitted to me what he was, and he slapped me in the ear. It means I'll become a ghost at any moment. But sister, I don't want it. I won't let it." Sister Aurelia's comforting words washed over Vester like a soothing balm, her unwavering faith casting a glimmer of light into the abyss of his despair. "Don't worry, Vester. It won't happen. We won't let it. So just calm down and trust in God, because He won't let the darkness take one of His children. Besides, this is the holy water," she reassured him gently. Vester's hands shook as the holy water was poured into his ear, a searing pain lancing through his body as the liquid collided with his skin. The room spun around him, and he clung to his rapidly diminishing hope with desperate determination. "My God, I don't want to become a ghost again," he murmured as the agony tore through him like a relentless storm. His mind swirled with fragments of memories, a deluge of emotions sweeping him away in its unyielding tide. The pain in his side flared with renewed intensity, a cruel reminder of the bullet that had once ravaged his body. "I know that the bullet is gone," he thought grimly, the memory of his harrowing ordeal etched into every fiber of his being. As the room swam in and out of focus, Vester's thoughts were an indistinguishable whirlwind of terror, hope, and unyielding resolve. The words of his friend, William, and the steadfast presence of Sister Aurelia were beacons of strength in the darkness that threatened to consume him. Days melted into nights, and Vester clung to the fragile threads of hope, his spirit battered by the tempest of uncertainty that raged within him. "I hope it doesn't happen again. What that animal did to me," he muttered, his voice tinged with a haunting tremor that betrayed the depth of his anguish. Since waking, he hadn't been able to sleep, the shadows of fear and doubt haunting his every waking moment. The weight of his existence bore down on him like a burden too heavy to bear. "I haven't really felt the procession in town," he murmured wearily, the echo of his own despair reverberating through the desolate corridors of his mind. Then, on a rare day of respite, something shifted within Vester. He didn't have a fever anymore, and the strange symptoms that had plagued him seemed to have dissolved into the ether. His family's unwavering support brought a fragile glimmer of joy to his weary heart, the warmth of their care seeping into the barren wasteland of his past torment. 2 days later, as he was released from the hospital, he made his way to his family's house with a renewed sense of hope. His heart swelled with gratitude for the blessing of a second chance, and the weight of his past trials seemed to lift, if only for a fleeting moment. "How are you doing here, Toll? Do they love you so much too? William's voice rang with a tender concern, his gaze holding a depth of compassion that Vester had come to cherish. Vester's heart swelled with a profound sense of gratitude for the unwavering support of his friend. I'm happy with the result that I didn't turn into an ASWANG, he confided, his voice quivering with a fragile hope that fluttered within him like a delicate butterfly. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found himself grappling with the weight of his newfound freedom, the specter of his past still looming ominously on the periphery of his consciousness. He sought solace in the embrace of his family, their unwavering love, a beacon of light in the darkness that threatened to engulf him. In the quiet moments of solitude, Vester wrestled with the ghosts of his past, the lingering remnants of his harrowing ordeal, a constant reminder of the fragility of his newfound peace. His heart ached with a longing for normalcy, for a life free from the shackles of fear and despair. One fateful night, the eerie howling of dogs pierced the stillness of the night, sending a shiver down Vester's spine. The tension that crackled in the air was palpable, a dark omen looming on the horizon. Then, without warning, the tranquility was shattered as something crashed against the roof of their house. A sense of dread gripped Vester's heart as he braced himself for what was to come. A figure materialized in the darkened entrance, casting a sinister silhouette against the flickering candlelight. Are you here to check if I was affected by your attack or not? Vester's voice rang with a steely resolve, his gaze locked onto the intruder with unwavering determination. The tension in the room crackled with the electric charge of impending confrontation. Vester stood as a bulwark of strength, his unwavering determination cutting through the oppressive atmosphere like a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. The ethereal presence of the woman filled the room with an otherworldly aura, her words resonating with an enigmatic power that sent a chill down Vester's spine. The air hummed with an uncanny energy, a palpable tension that crackled like lightning in the darkness. As the confrontation unfolded, Vester found himself enmeshed in a battle of wills, his resolve clashing against the relentless force that sought to unravel his very being. Every fiber of his being quivered with an unyielding determination, a resolve etched into the very core of his being. The stakes of the struggle were etched into every fiber of Vester's being as he stood, a lone figure, silhouetted against the backdrop of impending doom. His family stood by his side, their unwavering support a shield against the encroaching darkness that threatened to consume them. A battle raged within Vester's soul, a maelstrom of emotions swirling within him like a tempestuous storm. His resolve was unyielding, a flame that burned bright amidst the encroaching darkness. With every fiber of his being, Vester fought against the tide of despair, his spirit unyielding in the face of overwhelming odds. In a moment of sheer desperation, Vester seized the weapon that lay within his reach, his hands trembling as he brandished it with ferocious determination. The blade cut through the air like a flash of lightning, a testament to Vester's unyielding resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. The confrontation reached a fever pitch, the air crackling with a palpable tension that hung heavy in the room. Vester's heart pounded against his chest, a relentless rhythm echoing the turmoil that raged within him. As the ghostly assailant descended upon Vester, a primal instinct surged within him, propelling him to stand firm against the encroaching darkness. His every movement was imbued with a resolute determination, a testament to his unwavering spirit in the face of unyielding adversity. In the final moments of the harrowing confrontation, Vester held his ground with unyielding resolve, his hands clenched around the weapon with a steely determination. The ethereal presence of the ghost seized him with a vice-like grip, its otherworldly power threatening to overwhelm him. Vester's heart thundered within his chest like a war drum, each beat a testament to his unwavering resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. The confrontation reached its fevered zenith, the air crackling with an otherworldly energy that hummed with an eerie intensity. Amidst the chaos, the ghostly assailant faltered, its ethereal form writhing in agony as the blade struck true. Vester stood as a paragon of strength, his unwavering determination a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. As the ghostly assailant's presence waned, its otherworldly power sapped by the weapon's divine properties, Vester stood resolute, a lone figure silhouetted against the backdrop of his harrowing ordeal. The weight of his past trials hung heavy in the air, a testament to his unwavering spirit in the face of insurmountable odds. The echoes of the harrowing confrontation reverberated within Vester's soul, a haunting reminder of the trials that had come to define his existence. Yet amidst the turmoil, a fragile sense of relief washed over him, a glimmer of hope in the aftermath of the harrowing ordeal. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Vester struggled to piece together the fractured remnants of his shattered reality. Every fiber of his being quivered with an unyielding resolve, a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. Days turned into weeks, and Vester grappled with the weight of his newfound freedom amidst the tumultuous aftermath of his harrowing confrontation. Every waking moment was a battle against the shadows of his past, a relentless struggle to find solace amidst the encroaching darkness. In the quiet moments of solitude, Vester sought solace in the presence of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort was a balm to the wounds that had come to define his existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. Amidst the tumultuous currents of chaos and despair, Vester found solace in the serenity of his newfound freedom. The weight of his past trials a distant memory in the dawn of a new beginning. Every breath was a testament to the unwavering spirit that had come to define his very existence. In the quiet moments of reflection, Vester grappled with the weight of his newfound freedom, the delicate threads of hope weaving a tapestry of resilience amidst the encroaching darkness. Every word, every gesture was a testament to the indomitable spirit that lay at the core of his being. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester sought solace in the arms of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester found solace in the embrace of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the quiet moments of solitude, Vester sought solace in the presence of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a balm to the wounds that had come to define his existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester sought solace in the arms of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester sought solace in the arms of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As the weight of his past trials began to lift, Vester found himself standing at the threshold of a new beginning, the promise of a brighter future blossoming like a vibrant flower in the desolate landscape of his past torment. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the quiet moments of solitude, Vester sought solace in the presence of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a balm to the wounds that had come to define his existence. Amidst the tumultuous currents of chaos and despair, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester sought solace in the arms of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester found solace in the embrace of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As Vester ventured into the world beyond the confines of his past torment, he found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the quiet moments of solitude, Vester sought solace in the presence of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a balm to the wounds that had come to define his existence. Amidst the tumultuous currents of chaos and despair, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester sought solace in the arms of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort, was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the wake of his harrowing ordeal, Vester found solace in the embrace of his family, their unwavering love a beacon of light in the desolate wasteland of his past trials. Every embrace, every word of comfort was a testament to the fortitude that had come to define his very existence. And so, amid the ebb and flow of life, Vester sought solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support a testament to the strength that lay at the core of his being. Every step forward was a testament to the resilience that had come to define his very existence. In the quiet moments of reflection, Vester grappled with the weight of his newfound freedom, the delicate threads of hope weaving a tapestry of resilience amidst the encroaching darkness. Every word, every gesture, was a testament to the indomitable spirit that lay at the core of his being. As the days turned into weeks, Vester found solace in the embrace of his community, their unwavering support, a testament to the strength that lay at the sun, was setting in brilliant hues of pink and orange as Vester sat on the porch of his humble home, the tranquil countryside enveloping him in a blanket of peace. Although his days were filled with the simple tasks of tending to his farm, he felt content. Yet, deep within the recesses of his heart, a sense of unfulfilled purpose lingered. He quietly mulled over the notion that perhaps he had not yet accomplished everything the universe had intended for him. The distant sound of a gentle melody flowed through the air, an ethereal tune that seemed to coax Vester out of his reverie. Then, as if in response to the melodic strains, a soft, pearly mist enveloped him, whispering secrets of unseen missions that awaited him. It was a moment of clarity, a realization that he still had a calling to pursue, a purpose yet to be unveiled. And so, with his heart alight with newfound determination, he resolved to heed this enigmatic summons. The verdant fields rustled softly as he traversed through them, his eyes gleaming with an untold yearning. With each step, a sense of purpose pulsed through him, propelling him towards the unknown path that lay ahead. A month ago, before, Vester's life was infused with this newfound sense of purpose. He found solace in simple human interactions. He cherished the days when laughter and jovial conversations flowed freely, when the harmonious symphony of chattering voices enveloped him like a warm embrace. On one such day, he returned from the barber shop, his hair freshly shorn to reveal a countenance that exuded quiet confidence. As he ambled down the cobbled street, he heard someone call out to him. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, I'm sorry," came the voice of a familiar presence. Vester turned to see a young woman standing before him, her eyes alight with mirth. "Sister, why are you stepping on me?" He chuckled, recognizing the playful banter of his friend, Emery. "Come on, why does your voice sound like Vester, or what?" Emery's infectious laughter filled the air as she continued. "You look so handsome with your new haircut. This is the first time I've seen you without your hair being long. Hey, how handsome. Are you really that charming?" A flush of embarrassment tainted Vester's cheeks as he grappled with the unexpected attention. "It's embarrassing for those who hear," he confessed, his smile widening as he bantered with Emery. Their light-hearted exchange soon transcended into deeper reflections, with Emery gently expressing her preference. I like your long hair, but this haircut of yours now? I feel like I want to beg you not to be a priest," she jestingly remarked, her eyes sparkling with sincerity. The warmth of their laughter reverberated through the streets, overshadowing the bustling activity that surrounded them. Vester couldn't help but entertain the thought that perhaps Emery's playful musings harbored a deeper truth, a sentiment that fluttered gently within his heart. In the wake of their growing friendship, Vester found himself inexplicably drawn to Emery, a feeling that resonated with an unprecedented intensity. As time unfurled its tender embrace, their bond blossomed into a love that transcended the realms of mere friendship. Emery's spirit enkindled a flame within him, igniting a passion that he had never known existed. And so, after a few months of getting to know Emery, Vester's heart welled with an affection that surpassed their initial camaraderie. He found himself reciprocating her sentiments, allowing the tender tendrils of love to weave an unbreakable bond between them. It was a love that knew no boundaries, a love that held the promise of forever. Their love story unfolded with the iridescent hues of romance, and soon, Vester and Emery exchanged vows under a canopy of celestial stars, committing their lives to each other. Their union bore the fruit of 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl, whose laughter echoed through the corridors of their home, infusing each day with a kaleidoscope of joy and wonder. As the fates wove their intricate tapestries, Vester found himself embarking on a journey that transcended the bounds of ordinary existence. He was bestowed with the privilege of becoming an albulario, a healer chosen by the divine to serve as a beacon of hope to those who sought solace in his wisdom. His days were now adorned with the sacred duty of aiding others, of offering a balm to soothe the afflictions that burdened their souls. With each healing touch, Vester immersed himself in the lives of those who sought his guidance, his eyes alight with compassion and understanding. He became a pillar of strength, a beacon of light that illuminated the path to redemption for those who longed for respite from the burdens that weighed heavily upon their hearts. As the final strains of his story gently wove their tendrils through the air, Vester exhaled a quiet breath of gratitude. "God bless all your channels, and thank you very much for airing my story," he murmured, his voice tinged with humility and reverence. In the fading embers of twilight, Vester's heart swelled with a profound sense of peace, and the gentle whispers of the evening breeze gently cradled his soul. He found solace in the knowledge that his life had taken on a new purpose, one that transcended the boundaries of mortal existence. And as he gazed up at the stars that glittered like precious jewels in the velvet expanse of the night sky, he knew that his journey had only just begun.